Oh, hi, Daniel Jude Jennis coming to you from London, United Kingdom, as always. Um, Time check is now, was it a 5:25 in the afternoon here in London? I wasn't going to do a video today, but I had such a good day at the two workshops I attended. I just wanted to share some of my experiences and what I learned. I mean, the first workshop was about networking. This is something that tends to come to me naturally. I'm not afraid of approaching people and talking to them, but I mean, there is the obvious thing that if you go to a network specifically to meet somebody and everybody else has the same idea, you can be stood around, trying to look pretty while waiting without realizing that whatever power you held slowly ebbs away because you're not being noticed. The person's obviously busy, and everybody's jockeying for position, which is not a position that I like to be in. Jockeying for position because you lose so much power. Especially if people are a little bit more forceful than you, and then you have to go against type and be equally forceful. For me, I lose a lot of power that way. But a couple of things I took away from that particular workshop was a quote that I first heard the actress and Oscar nominee Viola Davis talk about. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And I didn't realize that that actually came from a saying by the great Benjamin Franklin, and I have the whole quote here, which reads, "By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail." Or should I read that again? Quote: "By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail." Unquote, by Benjamin Franklin, and that's a mistake I've done over the years, and it's something that I've actually learned that by taking simple steps, working on your voice, reading plays, doing memory exercises, whether it's learning some of Shakespeare's sonnets, it's always a good one, or the chorus from every, well, not every, but every other Shakespeare play. Like the one I like is from, is it Henry the Fourth? I think it's Henry the Fourth. Oh, conjecture of a time when creeping murmur and the pouring dark fills the wide vessel of the universe. That's one of my favourites. The other thing was, and this really struck home to me, and I have to read it to you. I've got a note of it here. Now, where is it? Oh, yes. If things that are meant for you, they won't pass you by. So if you go for a job interview, an audition, if you don't get it, you don't get the job, you don't get the role, don't take it too hard because it probably wasn't meant for you. Things that are meant for you will never pass you by. My dear father, God rest his soul, always used to say, if there's something for you, you will get it in time as long as you're working hard and persevering. You will get what you want eventually. Nothing comes easy. That's very, very true. I live that every day. Every day. Yeah. So, there's tips about, the elevator pitch and things like that. It was to talk about having a pitch. Imagine you're in an elevator with somebody very important. It could be a film producer, another famous actor, and you want to pitch something to them. They say the elevator pitch, 30 to 35 seconds. For me, it's a lot faster than that. If I have to pitch myself as a brand or a project, I tend to sum it up in one sentence. And if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then I need to go back and see why it didn't resonate. It could be just be down to the person. So that's something else I've learned. That's networking. The other workshop that took place this afternoon after lunch was standing up for yourself, and that was really more about voice. You know, where is the voice, where is it in your body, and well, it's everywhere apart from your arms and your legs. So you're using the torso from the lower diaphragm right through, to the throat, and you're using your voice. So it was good to familiarize myself with that, because I have been a little bit lax lately with voice. I mean, the one thing I would like to do is to have a more neutral British accent, because I think my accent sounds very regional from where I'm from. My hometown's Birmingham, so I still have what we locally call a Brummie accent, or just a Birmingham accent, or if you will, a Midlands accent. But there are variations to the Midlands accent depending on where you're from. If you're from an area that was formerly Staffordshire, which is now part of the West Midlands, like Wolverhampton, Dudley, Albury, Sandwell, that area, then the accent would be a lot thicker. Whereas my Birmingham accent, it's still with me, despite the fact that I've lived nearly 25 years in London. It's still there, but I like to kind of get it more neutral so that I can tackle other accents, because I do feel that a more neutral English or British accent, if you will, is like the hub or the gateway to mastering other accents. But that said, you have Americans who can do fairly reasonable British accent. There are Australian actors who can do a very good British accent. Nicole Kidman, for example, one of many. Russell Crowe, Guy Pearce, who I saw at Christmas in the BBC's version, or latest version of A Christmas Carol, where he played Jacob Marley, or well, Marley anyway, and he was very convincing in that. So today was a very good day for me, in that I learned things that I already knew, and just rediscovered things that I already knew, and new techniques. So I wasn't going to do a video today, but I thought I would share what I experienced and learned today. Excellent. The courses are facilitated, well, they're run and facilitated by the FEU, which is the Federation of Entertainment Unions, which is members comprise of Equity, the Actors Union, the National Union of Journalists, the Guild of Writers. I think that's the three. Another union I'm a member of, BECTU, used to be part of it, but they've pulled out and they're no longer a member. So it was a good day, and I just wanted to share this good news, if you like. It's kind of like somebody discovering the Bible and becoming more spiritual, religious. That's how I feel. I feel I've had something of a religious experience, because I was working with my fellow creatives. I was being taught by a fellow professional. So it's a good day, and I just wanted to share that with you all. So, as usual, I'll say be good to each other, be good to yourself, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good evening, and thanks for watching. Bye now.